Hello and welcome to Daily Debrief number 8. Is today number 8? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, welcome to Daily Debrief number 8. I feel like you're crooked or something, or I'm not in it, but maybe I'm in the shop. Alrighty, today we talked about interpersonal relationships, and we talked about boundaries and validation. I shall show you my photos of the day, my drawings of the day. This was the one I did during check-in. Then we had classroom time where we talked about boundaries, and boundaries help us feel like us, they help us maintain our health, and they help protect us. Crossing boundaries is kind of like pushing limits. One of the things that I wrote down that I really liked that didn't really have to do with boundaries, but I feel like we should just keep in mind, is we don't have to think every thought that comes into our heads. And that's really difficult for me to do. You're supposed to we do meditation every day, and you're supposed to let the thoughts in, and then you don't have to think them. They can just be there. They can just continue to pass by like a leaf down a stream or a car down the highway. You don't have to get in the car with your thoughts. You don't have to get in the stream. You can just watch them go by. You don't have to think them, and that's very difficult for me to do. And then we were talking more about boundaries, and that boundaries can be cultural, and it's not about what's right or wrong, but about what feels right to you. There are 6 types of boundaries. There's physical boundaries, intellectual boundaries, emotional boundaries, sexual boundaries, material boundaries, and time boundaries. And then they can be rigid, porous, or healthy. And I believe I am a person who has rigid boundaries, which according to the sheet we got means I avoid intimacy in close relationships. I am unlikely to ask for help. I have few close relationships. I am very protective of personal information. I may seem detached, even with romantic partners. Don't have any romantic partners. And I keep others at a distance to avoid the possibility of rejection. I don't think I'm avoiding rejection. I just don't like burdening others. So that is what I learned today about boundaries. And once again, I didn't get up the nerve to talk in our final group. I drew this one in the final group. I didn't end up speaking. My goal for the day was to maybe talk in one of our groups, but I can't do it, and I don't know how to make myself talk. And I have agreed to be in the program for another week. You're supposed to do 10 days, but I'll do about 14. And it's just really difficult for me to talk, and I can talk to my camera, that's all right, and I can talk to my notebook and journal and write letters, but when it comes time to talk in group, I just don't know how to do it. So that's something I need to work on, and maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. I am so drained from this week. But today I did go to the gym. I just went to open gym, and I did a back handspring for the first time since June. So it's been 7 months since I've done gymnastics. So that was very nice. All I did was one back handspring on tramp. But that lifted my spirits so much because I've been starting to feel a bit more depressed recently, especially because most of my friends are back at school, and I wish I was there and getting to hang out with them because my top love language is quality time. So I guess I feel unloved and rejected, sort of, when people don't spend time with me and when I can't spend time with others. But I have social anxiety and I'm an introvert, so it's very difficult for me to do that. And because of my rigid boundaries, it's difficult for me to ask to spend time with people, because I don't want to take away from their time. I think their time is more valuable than my time, in a way. Yeah, okay, now I'm sort of just rambling. I am going to go shower because it is already 11 o'clock at night. I have taken my sleep med, so hopefully that starts to work soon. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you would like to see the rest of my partial hospitalization program journey through anxiety and depression. I'm also planning on making videos about things like eosinophilic esophagitis, gastroparesis, migraines, asthma. You can leave comments of other things that you would like me to attempt to find a human to discuss with. And as always, thanks for watching.